we're gonna do this. I'm going on the bottom portion first, and I'm just gonna like...
Do you ever just feel hairy?
Yes.
Well, in today's video, you and I are going to be shaving and waxing. So we're gonna just see which one should we do? But I'm gonna test them both out today and we're gonna see which one you should do. Plus, I've never shaved or waxed, so this is like a first time trying these things out, removing the leg hair. Hopefully I don't cry too much because those waxing strips look painful. The first step, I think, is just to get this stuff, right? Because I don't got any of it.
That is pretty expensive. Like, there's 3 though, but still. And then there's like $1.99? Huh? Vanilla Bliss or pomegranate raspberry? So many questions. Island berry?
Some things just don't make sense, and that's one of them.
Oh, it's like soap. Wow, that's weird. Veet or Sally Hansen? I think I'll go with this one.
So I have everything, and I think it's just time to do it. First things first, let's compare these razors.
Sounds like I'm opening cheese.
So it has this like, see that? It like bends. So like it's supposed to move to all your curves and all your edges. No, but seriously. And it looks promising. I feel like it feels sturdy. This looks a little cheap. Yeah, that feels cheap. Oh, shh. I literally just got myself. I'm such an idiot. Whoa. This razor just hates me. So yeah, I feel like I'm now just a little curious like how they cut their corners with this little razor. They're usually dull blades. That's pretty much how other people describe cheap razors. So it's like a dull blade. So like, I don't know, it could be okay, but I don't know, It's like they're trying to make this head move, but it doesn't. Side by side, I think the Venus one is the winner. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Gillette Venus razor. Also, in 1915, Gillette created the first razor specifically for women. Isn't that so cool? I think that's just cool. So I feel like Gillette knows what they're doing because this was the first razor for women. Wow, good job, Gillette. Then I got this puppy.
Oh, I just realized my shaving cream and my razor match. How cute. I'm also gonna use the EOS shaving cream.
So this is the biggest shaving myth. It's okay to shave with soap and water. Soap is not the same thing as shaving gel or cream. Shaving cream and gels are made with different ingredients that are designed to soften hairs and help razor blade glide. So I'm gonna use this on the bottom half of my leg. That's what I'm gonna start with. Oh my gosh, okay.
Oh, it smells so good. It smells like Bath & Body Works got it in my bathroom. It feels like I'm putting like sunblock on and it's like really white, you know what I mean? And a little sticky. And I just like rub it on my legs. Like, I don't know, this feels wrong. Okay, we're gonna do this. I'm going on the bottom portion first and I'm just gonna like go. I think I'm just gonna go very lightly. You don't feel it at all, honestly. I was expecting like blade feel. I don't know what blade feel would feel like, but wow, pretty easy.
That isn't that hard. So I'm just like, I'm gliding it. It's not really that hard. You do not need to press hard, like at all.
I just rinsed the blade out, so then, I don't know, it's clean.
The shaving cream is kind of bothering me because it's just like sticking there. It's not really moving with the razor at all. Like it's just like, kind of like gross. I don't know about this stuff. I kind of like it because it kind of gave me like, I think it softened my skin probably because there's a lot of oil in here, but it's also like, I don't know, it's a little thick. So the bottom half went pretty well, I'll have to say. You just have to rinse out your razor, so make sure there's like no extra hairs in here because like then it won't like shave as well. So every 3 strokes I washed it out. But it'd be super simple if you were in the shower, which I kind of was, but like I wasn't, naked. Since that went pretty well, but still I'm not sure about this stuff. Like I feel like not always I'm gonna want to use shaving cream. Like I'm not gonna travel with shaving cream, most likely. So I'm gonna try soap on the top half of my leg.
So I'm just gonna take like a pump of soap and just kind of lightly rub it into my skin, like how I normally would just cleanse my body. So I'm now gonna go on the top portion of the leg, which I feel like is gonna be a lot easier, hopefully. Not bad, I'll have to say, it looks pretty good. I'm definitely finding that it's a little hard to see my
my butt side, whoa, without falling. So I do think it's okay to shave with soap and water. I do. I think it's okay. You know, yeah, I like this stuff, but I feel like it's just a little thick, so maybe just use a tiny bit of it if you're gonna use any. Oh, I feel like I cut myself. Did I? No. It's a little sketchy around the knee. So as you can see, my leg that I have shaved is definitely a little lighter than the one I have not shaved, / I'm gonna wax that one. It's a little sad that my tan went away a little, but I think it was just because of like the hair and the dead skin and all that. So yeah. So yeah, that was that leg. So I did, you know, the same razor, the Venus razor from Gillette. The shaving cream on the bottom, the soap on the top. I like the soap on the top. I think it was pretty like simple. If you're gonna use shaving cream, only use a little, because like I feel like I maybe used too much because it got all like stuck in the razor. It was kind of gross, have to say. So on the other leg, I'm going to wax. Also in the 1960s, which really isn't that long ago, like at all, wax strips were created. 30,000 BC, ancient Egyptians and the Roman Empire did use honey. So like, you know, there kind of was a thing then, but this is like when they really made the box of it, you know what I mean? So that, like, I just like 30,000 BC. That's just like, whoa. Like, these people are brilliant, you know what I mean? Like, they didn't have any YouTube, but they were still very creative. But yeah, 1960s was when the real box came out. You get like a little sheet in here, not a little, like 30 sheets. So let's see how many I need for my whole leg. Just gonna like place it on the bottom. Ooh, whoa, 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 this is a little weird. Whoa. 1, 2, 3. Ah! You just gotta do it fast. Ah, Band-Aid. Oh, that hurt. So the first time I did it myself, which is not a good idea. Like, you can't really do it yourself because it's really hard just to get in all these places on your leg, because like your leg is pretty big, you know what I mean? And it's just like, I don't know, it's hard for me to do it myself. So I have my mom / my partner in crime to do this with me because I really can't do it myself. It's really hard to reach down there, and it's my first time doing it on my leg, so let's do this. So now my mom is helping me. She's putting it on. Oh, you scare me. But it's not the worst. It's just kind of, you know, it's like a little like, ah, you know what I mean? Like, cause I don't know when she's gonna pull the wax. So like, it's a little like, ah, you know what I mean? Anywho, kind of fun, but not really. So after a half an hour and 2 of these boxes / $20 because each box is $10. And it's still, like, there's hair and it gave me a rash. I'm not even kidding. So not sure about these, but when I got under hair arm, I used waxing strips under my arms and it worked pretty well, you know what I mean? It got rid of them for a while because I didn't have too many, but I still didn't like the look of them. So yeah, I do like it for under the arms, but not on the legs at home. But a good substitute for those, like an amazing substitute. Hair removing cream. So you put this on both of your legs, you leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes, but just follow your directions. I like the Veet one the best because it's for sensitive skin. Love this stuff. It literally dissolves your hair. The second ingredient is gosh, how do you pronounce that? Urea. But the second ingredient is urea, which is a protein dissolver, and your hair is protein, so it dissolves your leg hair. I'm not even kidding. It's pretty magical. And some of the benefits are, using the cream may be less scary than using a razor, which is definitely true, you know. It's like, it's a cream, but it's not a lotion. Never rub this stuff in. Follow the directions. But if done properly, it can be very, very fast. So true. The cream is very inexpensive. Also very true. I have a review / demo of it. I'll link it above, but I really do like this stuff. So yeah, I really do like the Veet and I really like shaving. So I think you should try it if you're allowed to. And yeah, I hope this video helped you out. Maybe you got some new facts about shaving everything. So I love you so much and Huggie Huggies.